Atlanta, Georgia, site of the 1996 Olympic Games, Center Parc Stadium, and home to the Georgia State Panthers, and we have been feeling the excitement for this one all week. We're really looking forward to this matchup. You've got a team that's made its way into the top 25, now trying to pass an all-important road test. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Georgia State Panthers offense takes the field to start this game off. And this big fella can beat you in a number of different ways in the passing game, David.
Yeah, so much fun to have a guy that I can rely on, that can beat guys over the middle of the field, that can beat man-to-man coverage. This guy's the ultimate weapon.
And I love that this guy has an awesome catch radius. You don't have to be perfect as a quarterback when you throw to him. He can make you look good.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Motion from the offense. Back to pass, it's low. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Throws for the tight end. Got him downfield. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. The Panthers come to the line with a new set of downs. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Jet sweep to the receiver. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And I think in today's era of college football, we get enamored with the jet sweep. It's exciting. You're getting this wide receiver involved in the run game, but sometimes it's just better to go old school and just run the football conventionally north-south.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. So Memphis offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll go right back to the run. Plows through the defense. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. Then they'll line up from the 31 on first down. They go to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
Well, he's off to an awesome start this season. Had a sack in their last game. Gets his first sack right now. I think he has a chance to be a huge focal point in this defense moving forward. But let's just worry about what's happening now. This offense has to find a way to slow him down.
Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Handoff from the gun. He rumbles ahead for 6 inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. To the ground with the back. They'll give him 1 to the 28-yard line.
And offenses want to continue to feature the run. They want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
Got a man. It's Bush. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. And the Panthers look to keep this drive humming. trying to cap this drive with the pass. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to throw, it's low. Now he's going to break the pocket. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Looking to scramble. And the defense is there to stop him short of the first down. They're not into threes. They want sixes. And to keep this drive alive, they'll need to get it on fourth down. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's a way to make a stand. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. Thought he had the huge play with the interception. Instead, nabbed for PI, and it'll be first down for this offense. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Georgia State. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Line gets set, first down. Looking to move it through the air. Throws to the wideout. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
To the air, it's Boyd. Working that left side. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Memphis wants to move quickly.
When you play zone coverage, everybody drops back. Everybody has eyes on the quarterbacks. You're not really looking at the wide receivers a lot of times, so they can slip in those.
Looking for the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Let's see if they go back to the air on 2nd and 10 from the 28. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit. This one will be a 45-yard attempt, and he'll kick it from the left side. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. That's the end of the quarter. Georgia State has the lead here. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. The kickoff unit about to go to work. On the move from inside his 5. He's got great speed. He's got an alley. There he goes. Open it up. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Georgia State. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Clemson is darn near perfect offensively today. This is almost exactly the way they drew things up this week in practice. They're up by 28 over Troy.
To the air on 1st down.
We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
He just never got started going forward. A huge loss of 8 on the play. Second down coming up. The give is to Smith. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some...
He's going to fire deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. Memphis will be forced to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down to the 24. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown, everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Fast motion from the offense. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He locked up and held on to bring him down.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. To the air. It's low. Zings it complete to the right. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. The Panthers are moving quickly down the field. He wants to throw. That's caught. It's Fleming. On the move at the 30. Off he goes. Touchdown, Panthers! And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
I know it's early this year, but it's obvious this guy is a focal point in this offense. After having 2 touchdowns in his first game, he gets on the board here. Doesn't matter where he lines up. They find ways to get him the football, and defenses just have not been able to figure him out.
And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create.
Fires the pass, intercepted.
That's the advantage right there of having your dime personnel on the field. You've got an extra DB. You've got an extra guy out there who's really good at covering. So for quarterbacks, you've got to be so good and precise with these passes because they've got speed in the back end. They're able to come away with the pick.
Moves it forward just a bit, a pickup of 1 to the 35. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Power football with the run. They get him stopped at the 30, but not before he gets 5 yards. This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert 3rd and short from the 30? Caught close to the marker. It's Brock. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. And the Panthers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Going up top on first down. That's caught. It's Fleming. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. To the air. It's low. Got it. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, Panthers.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it. It'll bring up 4th down. Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Caught behind the line. It's Murray. And the spin move bought him a little time, just not a lot of yardage. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down. Trying to beat the D deep. And he makes the catch inside the 20. Touchdown, Georgia State. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. That was just as simple as playing catch in warm-ups.
And this offense felt like they could take advantage of this defense down the field throwing the football. They've got a lot of speed on the perimeter. I feel like they've got some matchups they feel they should be winning one-on-one. We saw a great example of it right there.
So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Banks. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The Tigers want to pick up the tempo. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. And he's got it. Touchdown, Memphis.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going into the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. And the returner will be brought down. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Looking for space. It's Brock. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
Offensive players know where the ball is going. Defensive players don't. Great job by the DB adjusting to the football, seeing it, playing the wide receiver, and making sure he can't catch the football.
Just a solid stop by this sophomore. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. One more snap coming before halftime. They'll try the run. At the 45 on its way. A little excitement there to wrap up the first half, and that'll pad the stats as we go to the break. Ready to start things here in the second half. Georgia State about to kick it away. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. Got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it. And I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but you got to make something happen, and it's got to start on this drive.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Unloads it downfield. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Offense gets set for second down. From the gun, running back on the move. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on third and short from the 49. To the ground to try to move the chains. Tackled after picking up the first down.
Yeah, and I just need a crease. I need you offensive linemen, just like right here. Great job holding the point of attack. Don't let any penetration come in. Give me a little sliver, and then you see the running back, Palmer. He'll do the rest, lower his shoulder, and make sure he gets the first down.
Yeah, it means a lot to this offense, too, to have a guy like this that always just seems to fall forward. He always, in these short yardage situations, knows where that first down marker is, and he's able to get those hidden yards in piles, driving his legs to help keep this drive alive.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Memphis. Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. Looking for a productive play on first down. Wide receiver coming across in motion. He'll start this drive firing. Working that left side now. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now second down. Now the play fake. Looking to the big tight end. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. You get a play like that and you feel like you can go in and finish the deal. It'll be 1st and 10 from just inside the 50. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. He'll do it himself. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. The Panthers are on the move. Trying to make magic on the scramble. At the 20, he's got space. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. They think there's room to run to the right here. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's low. Trying to get to him. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down? They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. And he'll try this one from the left hash and 33 yards away. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Kennesaw State is currently up big right now. I got to think Cobb County is ready to party long into the night. They're up by 18 over the Astronauts. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. 6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and 4. He's looking to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Smith. And more yards after contact. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. Memphis picking up the tempo. They'll throw it on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Smith. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Well, you've seen the last 2 plays now. This guy's versatility, and you've seen why he might be playing on Sundays in the not-too-distant future. This guy can catch the ball. He's a big part of their passing game, and he's a weapon and a guy that this defense has got to be ready for.
He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. We've been treated to an aerial show by these 2 guys so far as you check out their numbers. They'll start the drive here with 1st down to open this period. Wide receiver shows motion. He wants to throw it again. Caught in the backfield, it's Banks. And he's just run out of bounds, maybe living to fight another day there. It'll be a loss on the play. Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. And his throw is incomplete. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. Back to throw, it's Boyd. Lets it fly deep downfield. Fires into traffic, intercepted. And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. Using his legs, it's Murray. And this run won't give them any more room to operate, but at least they avoided the safety. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wide receiver now comes in motion. The give to the tailback. And I think they'll mark him right at the line of scrimmage. Didn't help much with the breathing room, but on the upside, they avoided the safety. Last 2 runs got a big fat nothing. Let's see if they try to go up top on 3rd and 10. Wide out in motion. The give. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Couldn't ask for better field position for this offense. Dropping back, it's Boyd. Feeling some heat. This time they were able to keep him in check and stop him short of that first down. Now on second down. The corners are walked up tight. He wants to throw here on second down. Fires and picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. The 40. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Georgia State.
And that just might do it. Man, offense needed points badly. Defense comes.
Looking back on it, this game probably falls precisely into the definition of a